Hey foodies, welcome and welcome back to Cooking with Kiana. In today's recipe, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this easy and delicious dirty rice. This recipe is super quick, it's filled with a ton of delicious flavors, and it makes for an excellent side dish. Now let's get started. So here are all the ingredients that you're going to be needing for this recipe. You can also go ahead and check the description box. I'll have the full recipe along with a list of ingredients in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. So for this recipe, you'll need onions, bell peppers. I used red and orange just to give it a pop of color, but you can use green. I also have some celery and 2 bay leaves. For seasonings, I'm going to be using 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning and 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Lawrys seasoning, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce. I'm also going to be using about 4 cloves of fresh garlic chopped finely, 1/4 of a cup of chopped green onions, and 4 cups of chicken broth or chicken stock. 1.5 pounds of Italian sausage. You can use the hot Italian sausage if you want your dirty rice to be a little more spicy, or you can use the sweet Italian one. And then I used 1 pound of ground beef and 2 cups of white rice. And make sure you guys wash off your rice first. You want to remove some of that starch, and because that rice is dirty, okay, you want to make sure you wash that. I'm also going to be using 1/2 tablespoon of dried thyme, and lastly 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Alright, so first we're going to start off by adding our ground beef and Italian sausage to our pan. You don't have to add any oil because the sausage and the ground beef already has its own natural oils, and it's going to release all of that fat. So you're just going to go ahead and break that up with your spatula on a medium to high heat until it is nice and browned. Now once your meat is nice and browned, you're going to go ahead and add in your seasonings. So I'm going to be adding the onion powder, the garlic powder, the Cajun seasoning, the chili powder, the Old Bay, the Lawrys, the cayenne pepper, and the dried thyme. Now go ahead and stir everything together and continue to let that brown. Now it's time to add in your onion, bell pepper, and celery. Now once you're done adding that, go ahead and give that a good stir until those vegetables get nice and translucent. And then we can go ahead and add in the garlic last, just because we do not want that to burn. Now go ahead and let that garlic cook for about a minute or 2. And then we can go ahead and add in our rice. I know a lot of people like to cook the rice first and then add it in at the end and mix it all together. However, I like to add the rice in there uncooked and let it toast, because it's going to absorb all of those great flavors, making our dirty rice even more flavorful. So after about 5 minutes, you're going to go ahead and add in your 4 cups of chicken stock as well as your Worcestershire sauce. Now go ahead and give that a good stir, and we're going to crank that heat up to a high just for a second so we can get this to a boil. Now once that has came to a boil, you're going to go ahead and add in your bay leaves, put the lid on, and let this cook on low for about 25 minutes. After about 25 minutes, all that water should have absorbed and your rice should be nice and fluffy. Now, the key thing that you do not want to do is you do not want to mix this. If you do mix it, make sure you fold it into each other like you see me doing right here, so you can avoid having a mushy or gummy rice. So the last thing that I want to add to this is I just want to add some green onions. We're going to go ahead and add that in, and then you're going to go ahead and stir everything together. That is going to give our dirty rice some additional flavor. And it's going to really take this dirty rice to a whole nother level. And when you make this at the potluck or at your little family get-togethers, everybody's going to want some. All right, so now it's time to plate this. So we're just gonna go ahead and add on the rice, make it look really pretty. And then I'm gonna just garnish this with a little bit more scallions, because you can't have too much scallions, it's just so good. And there you have it, my quick and easy dirty rice recipe. I hope you guys all enjoyed this recipe. If you did, you can find the full recipe in the description box below, so you guys can make this at home. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed my recipe. I do post recipes weekly, and if you subscribe, you won't miss one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.